water from the sky in measure. Then we revive a dead lamb therewith, and even so you will be brought forth from the grave. And Allah who has created all the dead and has appointed for you ships and cattle on which to ride, in order that you may mount on their backs, and then you may remember the favor of your Lord when you mount thereon and say, Subhanalladhi sakhkhara lana hadha, wa ma kunna lahu muqrinin. Glory be to Him who has subjected this to us, and we could never have done so by our efforts. وَإِنَّا إِلَىٰ رَبِّنَا لَمُنْقَلِبُونَ. And indeed to our Lord we will return. This is the vision of Islam. Allah says, use the worldly blessings, use the worldly resources, washkuru lillah, and thank Allah. وَإِنَّا إِلَىٰ رَبِّنَا لَمُنْقَلِبُونَ. The true purpose, the true message can never be forgotten, that the journey is to Allah. Right now we are embarking on the lesser journey, and actually the journey is to Allah. We're traveling back towards Him inexorably, minute by minute. Every minute brings us closer to our death, closer to meeting Allah. We find that when the Prophet ﷺ would mount any form of transportation, whether a horse or a camel, he would read Allahu Akbar 3 times, and we should emulate that as well. And then he'd read a very beautiful dua, which was, Allahumma inni as'aluka fi safari hada al-birra wa taqwa wa min al-amali ma tarda. O Allah, I ask of you in this my journey, goodness and Allah consciousness, and that deed which will please you. Allahumma hawwin lana safar. O Allah, make this journey easy for us. Watwi lana al-bu'da, and lessen the distance for us. Allahumma anta sahibu fi safar. O Allah, you are our companion in this journey. Wal khalifatu fil ahl, and you are the one who will take care of the family that we leave behind. So be with us in this journey and take care of our family. This is the gist of the dua. And when you read this dua, or even if we read Subhanalladhi sakhkhara lana hadha, then it just serves as a brief reminder that let me think about where am I going. Am I going to a place where I'll be obeying Allah? And thus this dua will be accepted by Allah? Or am I maybe going to a place where I'm going to be disobeying Allah? Remember, Inna ila rabbina lamunqalibun. We're all traveling back to Allah. Like it or not, admit it or not. وَجَعَلُوا لَهُ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ جُزْءًا. And they assign to some of His slaves a share with Him. People who pray to peace or observe for children or for wealth or for any other blessing. Indeed, man is a manifest in grade. Or has he taken daughters out of what he has created? Because the Muslims used to say that the angels are Allah's daughters. And He has selected for you sons. وَإِذَا بُشَّرَ أَحَدُهُمْ. If one of them is given the good news of the birth of a girl, that which he sets forth as a parable to Ar-Rahman, his face becomes dark and he is filled with grief. Now we find that this expression occurs a couple of times in the Quran, that when one of them is given the good news of a girl, his face becomes dark with anguish and regret. It's as if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala detests this man at this point in his life, that Allah has granted him a living child, a human being to take care of, to bring up, and this is the way he responds. This is his reaction, that we've had a third daughter and a fourth daughter. His face becomes dark and he is filled with grief. See how Allah honors us women. Again and again Allah repeats this metaphor to make people think that why do they grieve at the birth of a girl? And Allah says they're not ashamed. This is their thinking, that they don't want daughters for themselves, but they say that Allah has daughters. Do they wish a creature who is brought up in adornment and who in dispute cannot make herself clear? Now this is a reference to woman's emotional nature. And this is really a beautiful aspect of Islam. That Islam says that every person has been created with certain qualities. Prophet ﷺ told us, An-nisa'u shaqa'iqu rijal. Women are the counterparts of men. They're not supposed to be like men. They're different from men. And a woman's emotional nature is essential in the upbringing of her children. If you've seen that, some women, when they're very reserved and they're very cold, and they have a great difficulty communicating affection with their children. And sometimes those children are even emotionally scarred. So Allah is acknowledging woman's emotional nature over here. It's a very tender ayat. A creature who is brought up in adornment, woman's femininity, her love for jewelry, her love for finery, and who in dispute cannot make herself clear. Generally speaking, woman's emotional nature. Look at the love behind Allah's words. And they make the angels, who themselves are slaves of Ar-Rahman, females. Did they witness their creation? That they are saying the angels are Allah's daughters? Their testimony will be recorded, and they will be questioned. وَقَالُوا لَوْ شَاءَ الرَّحْمَنُ مَا عَبَدْنَاهُمْ. They said, if it had been the will of Ar-Rahman, we should not have worshipped them. And many people say, if Allah wanted me to pray, I would pray. And if Allah wanted me to read the Quran, I would read the Quran. They have no knowledge whatsoever of that. They do nothing but guess. In other words, they have no right trying to put the blame on Allah. That is the meaning of free will. La ikraha fi din. Allah does not force us to obey Him. The choice is ours. Or have we given them any book before this to which they are holding fast? No. They say, we found our fathers following a certain way in religion, and we guide ourselves by their footsteps. Oh, it's too much effort to read the Quran, just do what your grandfather used to do. Similarly, we did not send the warner before you to account for the luxurious ones among them said, we found our fathers following a certain way, we will indeed follow their footsteps. We never want to follow our grandfather's way of dress or our grandfather's way of eating, but it's strange that we're happy with his deen and his traditions and rituals, even if they have nothing to do with Islam. In religion, people just stop thinking and using their brains, and when it comes to the dunya, we want the later. The ruler said, even if I bring you better guidance than that which you found your fathers following, they said, indeed, we disbelieve in that with which you have been sent. We're not interested. فَانْتَقَمْنَا مِنْهُمْ. Allah says simply, so we took revenge on them. In other words, they were destroyed. Then see, what was the end of those who denied? And there are different forms of denial. We can deny by our words, and we can deny by our actions. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ وَقَوْمِهِ. Remember when Ibrahim said to his father and his people, Khalilullah, Allah's friend, Allah loves him so much. It's like Allah wants to tell us about him again and again. Remember when Ibrahim said to his father and his people, indeed I am innocent of what you worship. What's the link between the verses? Sometimes we lack the courage to stand up to our parents and tell them that this ritual is wrong. It's not in the Quran and it's not in Sunnah. So Allah reminds us of the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam to teach us courage, to stand up for the truth, not to compromise ever. Indeed, I am innocent of what you worship, except Him who created me. فَإِنَّهُ سَيَهْدِينِ. He will guide me. I will take my deen from Allah and His book. And He made it a word lasting among His offspring, لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْجِعُونَ, in order that they might return. He taught this to His children as well. Not that He let His children do what they wanted to do. He taught them this truth as well. What truth is this? La ilaha illallah. None has the right to be worshipped but Allah. بَلْ مَتَّعْتُ هَؤُلَاءِ. Allah says, no, but I gave to these and their fathers to enjoy because they had wealth, because they were getting away with everything. They thought they were on the right path. Till there came to them the truth and the messenger, making things clear. And when the truth came to them, they said, this is magic, and we disbelieve therein. And they say, why is not this Quran sent down to some great man of the two towns, Makkah and Taif? This was something that the Meccans could not endure. On one occasion we find that the Prophet ﷺ's bitterest foe, Abu Jahl, even acknowledged that in my heart I know this is the truth, but I cannot bear that this honor should be given to the Prophet ﷺ's tribe. And sometimes we find it prejudices that hold us back from obeying Allah. No, if I do this, then I will become like them, become like people that I despise. It's very difficult to reject traditions. It's very difficult to break away from prejudices. But Allah says, these people say, why hasn't this Quran been sent down to some great man of the two towns, Makkah and Taif? We don't even know the names of the leaders of Makkah and Taif. We've heard of the names of a couple of them, Abu Lahab and Abu Jahl. But we don't even know the names of any of the leaders of Taif. See, people's perception and people's vision is always distorted. Is it they who would portion out the mercy of your Lord? So they want to decide now who's going to receive prophethood? It is we who would portion out between them their livelihood in this world, and we raise some of them above others in rank, so that some may employ others in their work. The whole existing system in the world, everyone can't be rich, everyone has been created in a different situation. وَرَحْمَةُ رَبِّكَ خَيْرٌ مِّمَّا يَجْمَعُونَ. Risk is in Allah's hands. We're not dividing risk between people. And Allah reminds us, the mercy of your Lord, this Quran, this Sunnah, this Deen is far better than all that they're collecting. If it's their wealth that's keeping them from obeying Allah, then they are excluded. وَلَوْلَا أَن يَكُونَ النَّاسُ أُمَّةً وَاحِدًا. Were it not that mankind would have become one community, لَجَعَلْنَا لِمَن يَكْفُرُ بِالرَّحْمَنِ لِبُيُوتِهِمْ سُقُفًا مِّن فِضَّةٍ. We would have provided for those who disbelieve in Ar-Rahman silver roofs for their houses, and elevators whereby they ascend, and for their houses doors of silver and stones on which they could recline, and adornments of gold. There's so much sadness in Allah's word that had all these disbelievers been given all this, Allah knows that everyone would have started disbelieving in Allah. Everyone would have disobeyed Ar-Rahman. Allah doesn't say disobeyed Allah, Ar-Rahman. That on one side we have Ar-Rahman who is inviting us to His love, to His mercy, to His treasure. Yet we turn away. Yet we want the life of this world. Allah says, إِن كُلُّ ذَلِكَ لَمَّا مَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. Their posh lifestyles, their elite surroundings, their grandeur, their splendor, their pomp and circumstance, all this is nothing more than the enjoyment of this world. A brief mirage, an illusion which is not going to last. وَالْآخِرَةُ عِنْدَ رَبِّكَ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. And the hereafter with your Lord is for the Allah conscious. See, the dunya is something that Allah doesn't value. He despises the dunya. So He gives it to everyone, those who ask and those who don't ask. Like if your child comes up to you and you've got some, colored marbles in your hand, you won't say, I'm not going to give you the colored marbles. You'd get the colored marbles. You wouldn't care whether the child loses them or the child takes care of them, but you wouldn't just hand your little infant child the diamonds that you have. وَالْآخِرَةُ عِنْدَ رَبِّكَ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. The jewel of the hereafter will only be given to those who sought it, who valued it, who treasured it. وَمَنْ يَعْشُ عَنْ ذِكْرِ الرَّحْمَنِ نُقَيِّضْ لَهُ شَيْطَانًا فَهُوَ لَهُ قَرِينٌ. Whoever turns away blindly from the remembrance of Ar-Rahman, turns away blindly. What